Hey, welcome back. Today's March 13th, Saturday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Stellar, XLM, USD, and see what exactly is going on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me what the money could be trending into, whether it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither. Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance up almost 0.3%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up over 6%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 6%. Trailing behind Bitcoin price action. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, which is generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance here on the 3-day time frame is my shifted focus. There's still a bullish pattern here that could be playing out. A double bottom pattern with bullish divergence. If this pattern plays out some more and Bitcoin dominance continues trending upwards, not as ideal for the altcoins. However, I do see a key resistance here about the 3-day 21 MA. Okay, I don't usually see price action breaking resistance on the first try. So let's see if the next 3-day period we actually get a red candle here, okay, from this resistance that could potentially light up the altcoins for a little bit. Let's go over to Bitcoin. As I've been saying here, there is still a mixture of bullish and bearish signals. Bullish signals on top of price action breaking the previous resistance at about 58K and making new highs right now. On the 4-hour time frame, I do see a cup and handle pattern situation here. Okay, with the bigger rounded bottom, smaller rounded bottom. Measure target of this cup and handle pattern is about, let's just say 58K minus 43K about. And then adding it back to about 58K, which will give about 73K measure targets. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. These are the bullish signals. Bearish signals include bearish divergence on the monthly time frame, which has been going on for quite some time. However, I will not lose track of that. Bearish signals, bearish divergence on the weekly time frame now. 3-day time frame that could also be coming up as well. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at, these 3 time frames most notably now. Bearish divergence. If price action on Bitcoin here pulls back at any point, it could still have an effect on the overall altcoin markets, just as we have seen yesterday and less recently, February 22nd. The multiplier of that Bitcoin pullback could usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to Stellar. Let's take a quick recap here. I'm going to go from the monthly time frame RSIs down to the daily and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios on these macro time frames. Monthly time frame here, we are in slight overbought territory, about 74 RSI reading. I don't see possible bearish divergence scenario here because this red candle still has about 18 more days to go. The weekly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 67. RSI reading, about 67, excuse me. Possible bearish divergence scenario here, if price action was to make a higher high on the weekly time frame, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 85 to negate bearish divergence. Very similar thing could be said here on the 3-day time frame as what I said on the weekly, as well as the daily right here. Now let's take a look into what pattern we could be dealing with here. I see a possible symmetrical triangle pattern with 2 sets of swings up and 2 sets of swings down completed. However, even though this 2 sets of swings up and downs are completed, I'm still looking for that third candle touch on this bottom trend line to completely validate this bottom trend line. So, in my opinion, still incomplete symmetrical triangle pattern. I'm still looking for that third candle touch to technically validate this bottom trend line. If the symmetrical triangle pattern is completely validated and completed, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, it is a 60% chance of it breaking to the upside. His website is thepatternSite.com, so you guys can verify that with that source. Measure target here is about, as far as you can read it here, is slightly below 67 cents. That's the conservative measure target because I'm excluding this top wick right here that's outside of the pattern. Let's take a look into the key supports and resistances relevant to the price action right now. Key resistance include this fib level area, about the 47 cents fib level area, followed by this area where I can see this group of past resistance here from these candle wicks, okay? I would say it's about 50 to 55 cents area as well. And then finally, 60 cents. So these resistances are actually pretty close to each other, okay? Key supports include the 3-day 21 MA, which is also parallel with this bottom trend line. If that does not hold, the next level of support I'll be looking at would be about the 30 cents fib level area, because the weekly 21 MA is still quite behind. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern, finishes developing this symmetrical triangle pattern with that third candle touch actually first before anything. Completes the pattern and breaks out of the pattern to go towards its measured target. Mind the resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks below this bottom trend line here. The next level of support, key support I'll be looking at would be about the 30 cents fib level area, and seeing if that holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully, and if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.